What is up, everybody? This is Rogue Hero here. Okay, I gotta stop, man. So today's episode of Full Day Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I'm looking for Perulias. Hopefully, I can get Perulias in today's tournament. My boy Eric said he had them the other day. I just didn't get them because I was like busy playing and stuff. I actually legit forgot. I dropped my video today about the format. I got a few people saying I hate the format already, and I'm being dumb. I'm like, bro, y'all haven't got to watch. When you guys watch my videos, right? For you guys that are watching my discussion videos, watch the whole video. And this ain't nothing against the guy who said that I'm complaining about the format already, but YouTubers in general, not just me, we make the title and the thumbnail to grab attention. I'm not saying the format is dumb, like it's super duper toxic. I said it feels toxic, and I said it feels toxic because of all the shit that these quote-unquote underpowered decks, which really weren't that underpowered, they're almost on par with Ryzeal and Malice, but I'm not going to get into a whole discussion on why I feel that way. They just kind of got edged out a little bit. They are still at full power while Ryzeal and Malice, for the time being, are noticeably weaker, which pretty much, I think in Konami's mind, thought it was going to balance the format, which I think it just made those decks a little more stronger up until Alliance Insight. And maybe once Alliance Insight drops, I'll have a different tune. So right now, if you guys are playing like the road decks, by all means, have fun winning while you guys still do it. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you guys an honest opinion so you guys can be prepared to deal with the shit at your locals. I ain't taking it personal. I still did good at locals on my Ryzeal deck, and I'm still kicking ass online with it. Like I said, my current ratio right now, I'm like 11 wins and like 4 losses under the new meta game. Actually, no. Way more wins than that, and a few more losses than that too, but like my win ratio is higher than my losses, so obviously my deck's still good. But nevertheless, back to vlog. I just gotta get that off my chest because I'm like, bro, I get it. Everyone's not a YouTuber. You guys don't see how us YouTubers think, but it's kind of like, watch the full video. But anyway, in today's episode, we just having fun with my Ryzeal deck. I'm gonna try to see if I can pick up Perulias before the tournament. It's 6:44, and we're gonna go from there and see if I can finish off good again and build my credit up and things like that, so that way I can get me a box of the new set. On top of that, just get my packs and everything like that, and just, have fun until Nats. Because I'm only going locally, and I might go to a regionals if we have one close by. That I think all the regionals are done being announced for the season, so we just got to wait till next year. So anyway, man, sorry for the long intro. I'm going to catch you guys at the round one. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, coming into round one of the tournament, ended up playing with my boy Klaus and his Malice Fiendsmith deck, and it was a really good game. We got our packs. I didn't open my packs to the end of the tournament. I'm gonna start doing that now moving forward. Just opening my packs when I get home. That way I can have something to do. I'm playing 40 card deck. I think his deck is a little bit over 40. So he started off strong. I just fooled him, drew one. He made Requiem pass, and I started popping off full Ryzeal combo. He didn't really have any follow-up, and I ended up winning that game. DG no real well played. Like his Malice combos, follow-ups was really bad. He actually scooped because he said he played her like. He had a Fua in hand, and what he was gonna do instead of setting the Malice trap, he should have kept it in his hand. So he felt like he could have just Requiem then Fua, so that way he would have been better to stop me. So he just scooped because he misplayed, which that makes sense honestly, because that was a bad misplay. Game 2, however, I tried coming back. I had hand traps, I had back row, but he had D barrier, and you guys know getting hit with a silver bullet sucks. So I just ended my turn pass, and I got OTK'd. Yeah, Malice can do that. So we're gonna go to game 3 now. Going to game 3. And I believe Solemn Judgment's gonna save my ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Solemn Judgment's an MVP. If you're playing Ryzeal and you're not playing Solemn Judgment, or if you're playing any deck that don't put up an Omni Negate, and you're not playing Solemn Judgment in your side deck, you're crazy. Reason why you're crazy, because it just steals games that you shouldn't win. Now, let's get this game right here. Lancia, obviously, Artifact Sanctum helped me out. So that helps well, Thrust and the Sanctum, things like that. But like having a detonator, you got to protect them as much as possible. It's literally protect the castle. You guys know that gaming terminology. You pretty much put up your boss monster and just protect it by any means necessary, which is why things like Solemn Judgment is good in Ryzeal. But I'd also argue it's good in decks like any deck, honestly, because it's a generically good card. So I had Judgment. I waited for the last minute using on his Dormouse. I think he probably thought it was just Imperm. And yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote. So Judgment won me the game. I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, round one's over. Beating my buddy Klaus with, he was using, Fiendsmith, Malice. It was a good game. Went to game 3. I just had a broken hand of Thrust into Sanctum, which helped me stall out with Solemn Judgment. and full combo. Well, I didn't really get the full combo. I had detonator though because he hit me with full. I think it was game 3. So yeah, it was a really good game. But I just had the outs, and I was really conserved with my judgment. And what really won me the game was he burnt through a lot of his resources. Number so many door mounts, I'm like, yeah, we're judgmenting that because door mounts bridges the entire deck into full combo, similar to like how Ice Ryzeal bridges Ryzeal into full combo. So 3 round stuff is gonna try to finish out undefeated today. Like I said, I hate the format, but I understand it's toxic. But I also can still do well in the format because per Ryzeal still gas. But I just don't like Fiend Smith stuff. I feel like that stuff is goofy. But it is what it is. I'm gonna catch you guys after round 2. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, coming into round 2 of the tournament, I'm playing with my boy Kramer and his Rescue Ace Fiend Smith deck. Now, I thought I was going to be playing on Mimigoos because he was playing them at the YCS, but he has a bunch of decks, and he likes to switch his decks up every time I see him, so that makes sense. And Rescue Ace, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Rescue Ace Fiend Smith is a real deck. Don't sleep on it, y'all. I see it a lot on the line on Dueling Book Market, and it's one of them annoying decks that can just get you there. So, in this game right here, Baguska definitely helped me win the game because I was able to stall him out. Baguska run over his Little Knight, Man Phase 2 Bonfire. We scooped into game 3. I'm sorry, with the game 2. Game 2, I even though I drove him, it didn't matter. He still had full Rescue Ace combo. Made Little Knight. I tried to imperm the dude that can set 4 cards from the deck. He chained Little Knight to dodge the imperm, and yeah, I got cooked. Ain't nothing I can do about that. And I tried to talents it. Took his Fire Hydrant, but it didn't matter. I mean, I probably should have just drew 2 and hope for the best, but that what it is. So coming into game 3. Siding in Judgment, opened up the Judgment, made my dual drive, went full combo. He had hand traps, but he was waiting to evenly match me because he did open up evenly match. And luckily for me, I drew the Judgment. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, round 2 with my boy Kramer, the guy you guys saw on screen with Mimigool. Really good game, man. Wasn't playing Mimigool today. He's on Rescue Ace Fiend Smith. I won game 1, just had a really good hand, counter hand. Game 2, he got it. Game 3, I got it. What really saved me the game was Solemn Judgment, bro. Like, if you're not playing Solemn Judgment on your side deck, you're having a hard time with Ryzeal. Like, dead ass. Like, I opened it up, went full combo. He didn't open up any hand traps. He had the Veiler, he had the Imperm. He said he did not Veiler or Imperm due to the fact that he wanted to evenly match me. And I guess he probably wasn't expecting me to side in Solemn Judgment. You gotta just side that in against Ryzeal because, like, if you're playing Ryzeal and they have any board break that you lose. So, yeah. Anyway, man, 2 more rounds left. I'm going to catch you guys after round 3. Y'all stay tuned. It was a really good game. Like I said, I just had the outs, and he was trying to go for broke, and I just got my ass saved with a Solemn Judgment. So, GG. All right, guys. I'm into round 3 of the tournament. Ended up playing against White Forest. A really good deck. So, I hate this deck. You guys already know. And a lot of you guys are say, oh, man, you hate White Forest, but you love Ryzeal. Look, man, look. I get it. Ryzeal's OP as hell. I understand. Like I said in my last discussion video, I might be biased. I'm conscious to that because when you make a detonator with cross, it's freaking annoying. However, I'd argue, is Ryzeal that much more nuttier than a deck like White Forest that if you don't open up hand, Droll and Lockbird and they go first, you auto lose? I don't think so, man. I mean, feel free to fight me in the comment section. Like, I don't think so. I mean, I will literally have to win the dice roll, which is I did in this matchup, obviously. And literally have to just set up full combo and not get hit with hand traps in order to beat this deck. Like, I think decks like White Forest, decks like Murmurels, those are all really good decks. They just take a lot of skill to pilot, and the reason why you don't see them on the top 8 bracket of like a YCS a lot, or top 32 bracket, is because the people who play the decks aren't that skilled with it. It's a reason why Pascal won with Mementos and YCS Houston. He's a fucking expert with that deck. And 9 times out of 10, when you play an expert with an archetype deck, especially a deck that can FTK, like White Forest and like that combo decks, you're going to lose. For example, play against my boy Uri Diaz with Branded Despia. If you don't open up hand traps to stop your extra deck from getting locked, you will get locked. People who are expert with decks know the decks 10 times better than your average Joe. So, just got to get that out there. But nevertheless, this was a good game. I won game 1. Game 2, however, man, that Chaos Angel cooked me, bro. Chaos Angel is so busted. I'm like, oh my god. Like, my only outdated card in my deck is literally Plasma, which is why Ryzeal, especially Ryzeal, should be playing Plasma because we don't really have an out to Chaos Angel. Even your extra deck is kind of like scarce. So I had dual drive and I was trying to come back and I'm like, I don't know. We got like 17 minutes left on the clock. I'm like, bro, you gotta start scooping these games up because Obviously, the match is unwinnable, but I'll be trying to like see if I can grind it out. You know, that's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about, grinding out games, see if you can come back and win. I get the best adrenaline rush when I do that. Game 3, however, I did full combo. Got hit with Droves. I made that with 3, opened up the field spell, pass, and I had Judgment as well, which helped me out. So GG, though, real well played, and I had Ash Blossom. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. This is a perfect counter hand, honestly. All right, guys, round 3 is over. Ended up beating White Forest. It was a really good game, man. We went to game 3. I won game 1. I just had Dro. Honestly, that's how you beat that deck. Game 2, he went first. I didn't open up Dro. Opened up, I think, Imperm Ash, but it wasn't enough. I tried to break the board, but it was too much gas, honestly. He had a bad hand, but he had full combo. Granted, his combo went off, and he did have to call by the grave. So when I tried to Ash, he called by, and I'm like, yep. I tried to break the board, couldn't break it. Went to game 3 because my top deck was bad. Game 3, my hand was kind of mid, but it was good enough to work, and that was all she wrote. It was a really good game, though, as you guys saw. Yeah, White Forest is scary, man. Don't sleep on the deck at all. So, yeah, at the very least, I'm going to finish X1 tonight. One more round. I think my boy David and JoJo are both undefeated currently, so probably going to play against one of them in the final round. So, yeah, y'all stay tuned for that good matchup. All right, guys, back at home now. Sunday today, I'm editing this vlog. So, you guys haven't already, made sure you hit that subscribe button for more, man. I'm uploading as much content as I can throughout the week. I think I did like 5 or 6, 7 videos this week. I've been on the grind, man. Like I said, Houston drained out of me, and with the ban list hitting my Ryzeal deck, I'm just happy I went undefeated with the deck. Now, obviously, me and my opponent split in the last round because we were both ready to go. But he was on Christrons, and that game could have went 50-50. I have a good Christron matchup if I go first. Christrons is like an FTK if they go first, depending on if I don't open them hand traps or not. So it would have been a good game regardless. But 3-0 at locals, and then 3-1 last locals. Only losing to a troll deck. So that finishes us off to like a 7-1 finish. So like that's like top 8ing a small little regionals, which is a really good way to look at everything. So I'm very happy with my list. I know a lot of Ryzeal players are saying Mr. Rugi is the best build. Phoenix Smith is the best build. I personally think Mr. Rugi is going to get even more nuttier next format based on what the supposed leaks were. And then the Phoenix Smith build, I think it's good still, but just watching people online talk about it, people locally talk about it, they saying it's kind of brickier. But this past weekend, there was a thing in Colorado, I think 1 or 2 Phoenix Smith Ryzeal deck top 8'd, but that's regardless. Literally at the end of the month, we're getting Star Ryzeal, and hopefully Konami don't rarity jack it up. So this is what I think is going to happen. If they make Star Ryzeal a secret rare as a chase card, which I think they might do just because it's a chase card, it'll be a good chase card to say they can sell the set. They probably won't destroy Ryzeal post-ban list. But if they make it like a super rare or a rare even, they'll probably wreck Ryzeal on the next ban list. But who knows? I mean, I'm hoping it's easy to get because unlike in the TCG, the OCG just wrecked Ryzeal. Put everything down to 1. The damn deck is damn near unplayable, but you got decks like Tenpai that's just running rampant with damn near full power. But nevertheless, hopefully some Ryzeal players in the OCG will figure the deck out. Do these packed open. Let me get up out of here if I can finish editing this vlog. So I am a little tired. Just got in from breakfast with my son. So come on, big money, make my breakfast money back. And nope. Come on, big money. I need to make some of this breakfast back. Bro, I don't know if it's just you guys, but bro, eating out is so expensive nowadays, man. Like, I remember when back in the day, like 10 years ago, or maybe even 5 years ago, I used to be able to get breakfast with my kid, spend like 25, 30 bucks. Now breakfast is like 50 to 60 bucks. When you include tip, it's like, damn. Everything's like twice the price it was 5 years ago. That's that inflation, man. It's horrible. But, you know, that's the world we live in. Just got to keep grinding and make extra money. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Another Ulti Dark Fusion. Hell yeah, bro. So I got 2 of these now. Somebody want me to play Heroes again. Ain't that some shit? Okay. Ulti Dark Fusion. Let's go. So, my first ultis I pulled out of these packs were just 2 Dark Fusion. I pull one more, I get a playset. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Hey, out of 4 packs, pulling the ulti, that's a plus. So, I did really good. So, with all that being said, man, post your thoughts and opinions about this video. Comment section down below. Like the video if you're new here. Thumbs it up. Hit the subscribe button for more. It's your boy Yugioh, and I'm signing out. We can do it. We're gonna be doing a lot more discussions this upcoming week. Like I said, Houston drained me, which is why the discussions was kind of like limited this week, and I really was low on energy. Like I was skipping the gym too. Like I only worked out twice this week. My body was just like, but about to get back on my grind in my personal life and in my Yugi life. So y'all gonna stay tuned for that, man, because it's national season and we just trying to do good every local tournament we go to. And I might pop up at a regionals. I'm highly considering the indie regionals just for the hell of it. Even though I don't want to make the drive, I still want to see if I can at least top 8 of regionals before the year is over with. That's a personal goal of mine. I want to top something. Didn't top the YCS at day 2, which is good, but still ain't topping. And the regionals, 2 regionals I went to, one of them I just scrubbed because I goofed and changed my deck list last minute. The first one I did really well, but it was the first time playing Ryzeal in a competitive environment, so I was nowhere near as good with the deck as I am now. Like if I had my skill Ryzeal back in January now, I definitely would have topped that regionals for sure. But anyway, man, it's your boy Rogue signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.